When you hear that Buster H.R. Oh, man, it's about to go down. You feel the tension in the air. Wrestling fans all over the world, get ready for this right here. They're gonna have a field day with this one. You're about to witness Buster Unmasked! Oh, Lord! Oh, Lord! There's no telling what Buster's gonna say today. We just getting started. Just getting started! Welcome to Buster Unmasked! Hosted by Buster H.R. Johnson. This is a Buster H.R. exclusive. We are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. We are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. You are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. We are now tuned in to Buster Unmasked. Welcome to Buster Unmasked! Welcome to Buster Unmasked! Buster Unmasked!
All right, y'all, we're here. We're live. You're watching Buster Unmasked, and it is all about tomorrow night. Trenton, Tennessee, TIWF Sportsplex got a big benefit show going on for my friend Eric Joyce. Look, we got a stat card, and we're going to tell you guys a little bit about it here in a little bit. I've got some great guests. I got Payne going to be out here in just a few minutes, Eric himself. But what I want to do is I want to give you guys a little history lesson of how this event actually came about. Look, I met Eric through Premier Pro Wrestling. Me and Eric, we talk a lot. We're pretty good friends, man. And a few months ago, he started explaining to me about what he was going through, man. Scared to eat, could not swallow, man. Acid coming up in your throat. And the more he told me about it, I told him, I said, man, you sound like you got the same thing my wife had. 10 years before this, my wife had the exact same thing Eric ended up having. She went to doctor after doctor. They tried medicine, everything. Basically told her it was mental even at one time until we got to Tennessee and she went to a guy by the name of Dr. Nwako. Went into him, one visit, he told her immediately what was wrong with her. She had surgery, had it fixed. Now, this was 10 years ago. The surgery was a lot more invasive then than it is now. But I told Eric this. I said, man, you need to go to the doctor. And he said, this is the doctor I would try to go to. He figured out what was wrong with my wife. I swear, you sound like you got the exact same thing. Eric did that, went to Dr. Nwako, told him exactly the same thing, told him exactly what he had. And let me say something. When you cannot eat or drink for months on end because everything you eat or drink almost chokes you. Even water, even liquid will almost choke you. It's like your esophagus is closing up and you cannot swallow. It's scary, man. It wears you out. My wife actually dealt with it for a couple of years. They tried everything, all different kinds of medicine. Nothing ever worked. Nothing. Finally, we got here, got to Dr. Nwako. He diagnosed it. Went into surgery, got it fixed, hadn't had any more problems with it. And then after that, you know, Eric was telling me through that time, through the few months he was having to deal with this, obviously you can't eat nothing, so you can't work. You get weak. You don't have no energy, no nourishment. So it's hard to work. It's hard to do this. It's hard to do that. So over those few months, Eric couldn't go to work like he needed to, like he wanted to. Dealing with this issue, and then medical expenses. Here's the thing. no medical insurance. And I think all of us can kind of feel that one pretty good, because I've been there myself. When you got to pay for something like this out of pocket, any kind of surgery, man, it's just astronomically ridiculous. It's just crazy. So that's how this thing came about. I talked to Brian Rodgers, the one of the owners of Premier Pro Wrestling. I give Brian a call and I said, "Hey man, do you know what's going on with Eric?" He said, "Well, a little bit." He said, "Wow, what's up?" And I kind of explained it to him, and I told Brian about my wife. And I said, "Hey, is there anything we can do, man? You think we could do anything to help Eric out with these medical expenses?" And Brian immediately said, "Man, I don't see us having any problem doing that." I said, "Okay." And so I left it to Brian, man. I said, "Brian, you run a show, man. Whatever y'all want, whatever you need, I'm there to help." Brian went to work. It wasn't but a few days later, we have a building. And this is a conglomerate show, man. And I want to say that from the get-go. TIWF, we want to thank those guys for donating the building and helping us out. UCW, Premier Pro Wrestling, and TIWF all donating talent to this show, to this event. And it's a huge event Friday night. And we're going to tell you guys about it. So we got to give all those guys credit right off the bat for being willing to help out when one of our brothers needs help. So T-Payne hooked it up. We got the date. It's tomorrow night, November 21st. It's a Friday. It's in Trenton, Tennessee at the TIWF Sportsplex, and you do not want to miss it. I've been talking long enough. Let me get the man of the hour out here, Eric Joyce, and let me get T-Payne on here too. What's up, guys?
What's up, Buster? How are you, brother?
How you doing, Buster?
Good. How you guys? How you guys doing? How you feeling, man?
Oh, I'm good. I'm ready to go.
So look, Brian, I mean, is that pretty much it in a nutshell, man, of how this event came to be?
Yeah, I mean, pretty well, yeah. I mean, we actually, I mean, it's kind of got pushed out further than anticipated, but you know, things happen, and it's just how the ball rolls sometimes.
We got Chip Diver on here with us. I ain't seen Chip since last September at the Hall of Fame thing. Actually, September before last now. He's with us. Eric, you're the guy. You're the reason we're doing all this tomorrow night. I kind of gave my perspective. I've seen my wife go through it. Let us hear what you actually went through, man. Tell these people what it was like, man, because I know, man, it's scary as hell when you can't eat, man.
Yeah, so just like a long story short, it's I was just eating supper with the family one night, like a regular night. Nothing was off the norm. Can you hear me good?
Oh yeah, we got you good, Eric. You're fine, man.
I was eating normal with the family. And man, I just went to swallow and I had a piece of steak stuck in my throat and I couldn't swallow it. And so I immediately started panicking, and luckily my fiance was here and she helped me somewhat get it up. I still couldn't get it all the way up. I had to get a fish hook and guide it with my finger and hook the piece of meat up and pull it out with the fish hook, right? And obviously when you have something like that happen, you're going to be scared to death to swallow again, right? Like that was petrifying. That was one of the worst things I've experienced personally as far as me. And then it is a little mental as far as swallowing wise, because you're scared to swallow, right? It's tough. And so I just started losing weight, man, because I couldn't eat. I just couldn't. Everything I would try to eat, I would get halfway down. I would just get sick everywhere on the floor. And eventually, not only did my fiance get tired of cleaning it up, I got tired of going through it, just to be honest with you. And so I went to multiple doctor's appointments, and they basically say what you were saying. It's mental. It'll go away. Give it a few months, and then they try to put you on different kind of medicines, and none of it worked. None of it worked. And just to be flat out honest with you, I was 292 when I first started working with Brian and them, and I think that was 2-3 years ago, right, Brian? If I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 years ago. I was a bigger, Brian can everybody can testify. I was a bigger guy. Like I was a heavy set guy, and I went to the doctor Tuesday, and got my results, and I'll just go over what procedures I did. I know I'm jumping a little bit, but it's all going to lead back to what I'm getting at. So what they did was they stretched my esophagus, laser cut half of it off, and biopsied that part, and they biopsied a couple of places in my stomach. Look, thank goodness, I got my results back Tuesday. None of it came back cancerous, right? So I'm forever grateful for that, obviously. But I when I first started, I was 289, 290-ish. I don't want to give the exact ring and lie to nobody, but I'm in that range somewhere during the time I'm working with Brian and all the good stuff, whatever. And I weigh exactly 200 pounds now. So I was on a liquid diet for I don't know, 6 to 9 weeks, and I wasn't eating. I was doing, if I'm being 100% honest with you, I was living off of Frosties and Sundays, man, from, Sonic or Wendy's or whatever, just something super easy to get down, just so I was getting something down. And then every Wednesday I would have to go to, I wouldn't have to go, but if I wanted to feel like a normal human, I had to go and get a liquid IV in my arm, just at a Hydration Plus in Jackson, just to give me the fluids and stuff I needed, and but I finally got it back. I'm 100% back to, I'm not 100% back, but I'm damn near close. After what I went through, I'm damn near, compared to where I was to where I am now, there's no complaining here. I promise you, brother. I'm back to eating, and I'm putting on. What I'm getting at is I put on when I had my surgery, I was 182, and I put on close to 11 to 12 pounds now. So, whatever, or, I'm almost to 200 pounds now, and so
to put that in perspective for the people anybody who don't know you, Eric's like 6'3".
Yeah.
How tall are you, Eric?
I'm 6'4", and on my driver's license it has me 297.
That's right. So even at 297, it ain't like you're a fat guy walking around. You're a big guy. And I'll be honest with you, my wife, she lived off of Ensure drinks for the longest time because she couldn't eat anything, man.
I couldn't do the Ensure. The Ensure tasted too much like spoiled milk to me or something. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried to do whatever I could to obviously save money, but the hydration was the only thing that really helped me. I was getting the vitamins, minerals, and everything through the IV, and Brian could testify. I would call him, and I'll talk his head off the next day after I got it done, just because I felt so good. I hadn't really talked, and that's where we're at now. I feel, I did get my results back. They come back non-cancer, so I want to make sure that's out there as well. Because I don't want people, wondering for sure. And I feel amazing, dude. I feel amazing right now. I'm hoping and praying like hell I'm back. That's my main goal. After when you go through something like that, I don't really feel like there's nothing that can really get you down. It's like you're back to eating. It's almost Thanksgiving. It's like, fuck, I'm about to put this weight back on.
Right, you'll be 350 pounds time Christmas is over.
I'm not trying to get that big, man, but I'm definitely trying to put a lot more weight on, man, for sure.
Look, we got Mad Dog David Danes in here with us. What's up, David?
What's up, man?
Klein. Klein is in here, and look, man. Klein jumped on you immediately, man. The minute the poster was put out, I don't know what Klein's deal is, but he got on you immediately. So, Brian, let's go to you for a second. Let's give Eric a little break. Let's go to you, man. Premier Pro Wrestling. You was the first person I thought about. I met Eric through Premier Pro. So, obviously, man, when he told me about not having health insurance and going to have to pay for everything out of the pocket, and we all know how expensive stuff is now, especially surgery. First person I thought of was Brian. I called you up, man. Premier Pro, always great about helping anybody out that needs it, man. Y'all have raised a lot of money at a few different times for several different people. Really great with the community, really great with the fans. Let's go from there, Brian. Me giving you that call on the phone. Let's just pick it up there from your perspective, man.
So well, well, first off, we'll just back it up. You know, there was a moment where Eric was on the offs with me. We moved forward. You call that day. By all means, for me, helping somebody, I don't care who it is. I'll help about anybody, especially if somebody asks me to. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just what I do it for anybody. And considering it was Eric and we'd been on the outs for a little while, that was a good moment for me, because at that point it's like, okay, well, yeah, this is a, all the back right and where it should all be. But and that's just what happened. At the end of the day, that this did its job, and we overcome those things, and to get to help a friend out, that's a closed door for me. It's too easy, and then the fact you made the phone call, for the ones who know, for the ones who don't know, as far as my view on Buster, very high on the list of people in this area that I would do something for.
I appreciate that, man.
So with that being said, with it being you and the fact that it was Eric and we needed to get things right, that was just God's way of making that happen, and at the end of the day, he had broke it down to me. He's got, give or take a little around $2,000 worth of bills that's got to be paid, given they did set it up to withdraw out of his paycheck, like $160 something
every week. 100. I get paid every week, and so it's every week. And obviously, I'm doing it to try to close to. So, it's around Christmas, so it's tough for it's. And listen, I'm not the only one that's struggling with this, and so. Right. And I didn't mean to interrupt, but there's a lot more people who could have used this. But
well, I mean, it's kind of like, $160 a week coming out of a paycheck. I know what that would do to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. It would put me in a financial bind for sure. Not saying that I couldn't keep moving on, but it's been a hurt. So at the end of the day, there ain't no reason to sit there and watch another man, a friend, struggle. You know what I mean? When we can do this, and we'll either make enough money to clear it all up, or if we don't, whatever, it's going to move forward, and it's going to take care of it a whole damn lot quicker.
Right. I mean, anything helps. Here's the deal. We're all in the same boat. Everything's so expensive now, this day and time, from food to gas to everything, especially medical expenses. I mean, and this is the thing. Look, you mentioned you guys were on the outs. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even know that when I made this phone call. So I didn't know you guys had an issue. I didn't even tell Eric that I was going to make this phone call because I wanted to talk to you and see if we could do anything first anyway. I didn't want to say, hey, I'm going to do this and then call you and it not go through or us not be able to do something. So, it's a situation where a bad situation actually turned into a good situation because it brought you two guys back together.
Absolutely.
It wasn't really a bad situation. It was really just a big misunderstanding in a big way, and that's all it was. And I think me reaching out probably could have saved a whole bunch more shit. So that's not nobody's to blame at this. Nobody as far as the what, and that's in the past. Like I told, like Brian knows this. I don't have to explain it. What's understood don't have to be explained. He knows what it is. He knows. So it's nothing but love this way, and he knows that it's been that way.
So look, man, Klein is blowing these blowing the comments up, man. Let me just read his first comment. There's like 14 now. You were talking, and he said, did he say he couldn't get it up? and even his wife couldn't help him get it up. Now, this is Clyde. Everybody knows Clyde's a dickhead. So, but he immediately attacked you, man. As soon as the poster come out, he immediately started on you. Now, you've had some dealings with Clyde at Premier Pro. You've actually done some security for Premier Pro back in the day, and you've seen how Clyde is. You know how he is, and you know, man, Clyde pisses everybody off. What do you feel like Clyde coming at you like this for, man?
I think it's jealousy. I think deep down inside, Klein loves the fuck out of me. I think the boys that he manages have got this. Not all of them, but there's one in particular that wears fishnets that just throws me off of Klein. And so when he starts throwing shots at me, I don't know whether to be scared of him or that kind of scared of him. So you know, he talks a lot of shit, but Friday night we're gonna see if we can't shut that shit up.
He's blowing these comments up. Brian, let's go back to you for a second, because originally it was Premier Pro and you got TIWF involved, and then all of a sudden UCW is on board, Union City Wrestling, man. Three companies really coming together in a big way, bringing some big time matches tomorrow night. Brian, how did the deal with UCW come about? We know you got a close relationship with Randy Bird and John and TIWF, but you bringing UCW on board, how did that come about, Brian?
So, I mean, I couldn't tell you exactly, but it's going to be around the year of 2010, 2011. Payne and a group of guys were at his buddy Tim Edwards, actually, at the time he was the booker, and you know, they had their group of guys, and we got along, most of them, you know, and Gunner was one of the guys, and you know, I don't know, I created a relationship with him, and then it was just we talked from time to time between here and there, and then he went back to wrestling full time. Matter of fact, he owns UCW.
Right.
So probably for the last 8-10 months, we have talked on a couple different occasions about doing something, you know, and I've used him a time or two here and there. And then, I mean, more so recently, he's been consistent on with the shows and working with Premier Pro. And we, it just created a working relationship together. And when I mentioned to him about the benefit, he was all on board, you know. Him and a couple other guys from UCW is going to come over, and so hey, it was really a team effort between three companies. You know, TIWF provided the bill, and work for Pro donated a couple of workers and tried to build everything, make sure everything's right. UCW is going to come over and they're going to bring a group of guys. It is a team effort to make this happen.
Right. Look, guys, Klein just sent me a private message. Klein wants on. Brian, now look, I know you. I'm getting to you because there's some changes at Premier Pro Wrestling. You have actually aligned yourself with Justin Klein, and I am highly intrigued about that. But it's you guys' call. Do y'all want me to let Klein on here?
Yeah.
I mean, that's all my guy.
Yeah.
Klein, quick comment, and I'll send you a link. Gunner, UCW, another one of the great wrestling promotions around West Tennessee, based in Union City, Tennessee, been doing some big things. Another company that likes to, they embed themselves in the community, into their community. They like to help out the community. do what they can for anybody in need. Same thing with Randy Bird and TIWF. Let me say this. I don't think nobody can deny that Randy Bird and TIWF helps everybody they possibly can. Anybody who needs help, they are more than willing to help with the building, help with everything, and get this and make something happen for somebody. Guys, Eric, let's talk about your feelings when you figured out, when you got the word that we were actually going to do this thing, man. Talk about that while I'm sending Klein a damn invitation, man.
Obviously I don't know. It's tough because I don't know. I'm always the one trying to help or give back or whatever it may be. And so,
all right, Klein, I'll send it to you.
So when you have somebody reach out to me like you and Brian did to want to do this for me, I mean, you guys both can testify. I didn't want this. Like I said no from the very beginning, and you guys, Buster mainly kept hounding at me, and I was like, okay, we'll do it, whatever. It's hard for me to put into words. I'm 1,010% forever grateful for everybody, and I'll make sure by the end of this podcast I give my thanks to everybody. But yeah, I'm just grateful, man. I've known
Brian
Brian
was in, guys, but he popped out. Maybe he'll pop. But here he is. He's back. Keep talking, Eric. Keep talking.
No, I was just gonna say I'm grateful for everybody, except this fucking asshole who just popped on.
Justin Klein, you wanted an invite. You got it. You're here, man. You immediately attacked Eric the minute this poster come out. Why, man? What's the deal?
Because this guy's a scumbag. I don't believe anything he's saying, to be honest. That whole sob story, it's classic narcissism. He thinks he wants attention, he wants sympathy. I don't believe it. I just don't believe it. I want him to show his medical records because I don't believe it a damn word he's saying.
I'll bring it to you Friday.
Okay, because I know how you lost that weight. Everybody's talking about it, bro. So
yeah, I know, right? The perks of living in a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't deny it. And Buster, what do you know about not being able to eat? You've never missed a meal in your life. Talking about it's a nightmare not being able to eat. And you know why your wife wasn't able to eat? Because she had to smell you. That's why she didn't have an appetite. That's why
we don't want to talk about breath now. We don't want to get on breath now. I'll be honest with you, Clyde. Me and you've had a couple of close conversations, and I've almost had to just turn away from you and walk away, dude. You need a fucking Tic Tac.
No. I ain't who you're thinking of. You're thinking of somebody else. I already know.
No, we thinking of you, Mr. Yuck Mouth himself, Justin Klein. So look,
hey, Buster, does he still have the breath of the ooey gooey dicks?
Man, nice story.
Wow. Real mature here. This is the kind of guy. So here I am showing up to his little benefit, his pity party. I think that's what you should have named it. The Eric Joyce pity party.
I agree.
Pathetic pity party. Because that's what it is. And it's a shame that I got to bring my guys so that fans will come and pay your bills for you. I mean, how does that make you feel to not be a man? How does that make you feel?
I don't know if it would consider me not being a man, but
I mean, who doesn't have health insurance right now? It's 2025. How old are you?
A lot of people. Keep in mind.
Everybody I know has health insurance.
Keep in mind, keep in mind, some of the shit just now starting to come back.
What, your memory?
No. I'm not gonna go that far into it, but just know, like Snap, EBT, all that shit just now coming back. Is that why your phone wasn't working?
My phone was fine. My phone was fine.
It took you forever to come in.
No, it didn't. I was listening to the sob story, waiting for it to finish. For it to finish.
No.
How many people were gonna leave?
You come in and popped out. You had to hit the fucking password on your Obama phone.
Klein, why are you
shouldn't be talking about Obama because you should have Obamacare. That way you wouldn't be in the mess you're in.
No.
Shit's free. Everybody's got it. You got an Obama phone?
That's you.
Klein, you're dragging this thing in the gutter, man. I want to ask you a point blank question. You don't like Eric. That's obvious. Why are you even coming to do this benefit, man?
Because my guys are booked on it. That's why. That's honestly why, is to go and rub his nose in it. because I'm the greatest manager in the area. He knows it. He's honestly jealous. He wished he could put something into this business, memorable, make a contribution like I have, but instead he's a leech. He's a sucker. He's sucking all the life out of it. He's literally sucking the EBT payments, the mortgages of all these poors in Trenton, Tennessee. That's why. So I'm going to show up, and I'm going to come out here with my tag team. By the way, breaking news, new name for the tag team. No longer is it the Family. Get that out of your head, Buster. I don't want that to come out of your mouth anymore. It's the Heavy Hitters. We're getting rid of the Family because it's associated with Anthony Rodgers. Okay? There's no Big Daddy up in this family. This is going to be the Heavy Hitters. It's clear why. Asking if there's opponents. So we got T-Payne, Alex Cross, the Heavy Hitters. I'm going to be there in their corner Friday night. And you know what? While I'm there, I might even scout some more talent. Who knows?
And here's the thing.
I'm definitely not showing up for this fool, for this jackass.
The Premier Pro Wrestling tag team titles will definitely be on the line because the Heavy Hitters are the current PPW tag team champions. Brian, T-Payne, what in the fuck? Why Justin Klein, man? Premier Pro has been doing so good since its inception.
What an insulting question when I'm sitting right here.
What caused you to go with Klein, man? Let's lay it out here for the people.
They're stepping stones. All right. And sometimes you got to take people out to move forward in the stepping stones. And see, that's what we're going to do here. That's what Klein do here. Where Dad's always in charge, we're fixing to change that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
it's already in the works.
When they won't sit back in the passenger seat, you got to move them there.
So let me ask you this, Brian. How has the family dynamic been since you kind of, I'm going to say it, I feel like you kind of turned your back on Premier Pro and your dad, man, and the family. How has the family dynamic been since the change up, man? How is Thanksgiving going to be and how's Christmas going to be, Brian?
Well, for me, it's going to be fantastic. I'm moving forward on the stepping stone. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it's going to be fine for me. Now, on the other end, be a little tension there. You know what I'm saying? We're meeting at the turkey table. But that's okay. And as far as team goes, to be honest, it's more aggressive and it's heavy hit.
Fine. How in the hell did you pull this off?
How could I not? Who doesn't want me? Be honest, Buster. Who doesn't want me to manage their career? Do you know anybody who wouldn't? Because I've got a whole DM list of people who've hit me up behind the scenes trying to get me to manage them. So only the smart ones, only the ones who are able to negotiate, only the ones I can strike a deal with have got me in their corner. And that's really the main reason I'm showing up, to be honest, is to blow up Eric's little pity party, to make it go down in history that the big winners were my guys, the Klein Collective, the Heavy Hitters. That's who everybody's going to be talking about when they leave your pity party, Eric.
Yeah, is that so?
Yeah. So you've been jealous of me since the very first time I mean, you've been talking shit since the very first time I ever heard of Dyer, Tennessee. You hung around, you got a little security gig, but you always run your mouth. You always try to make a mockery of me, not take me serious. And now it's come full circle. Now who's needing help?
Okay.
Who's got to show up?
Okay. Let me ask you a couple of questions. How can I take you serious when it seems like every picture I see, you're in fucking pink underwear, you're
that's because
getting
people
getting your tits grabbed by the Crowleys. I mean, hell, man, how can I take a person like that serious? I mean, come on, give me a break.
So you pick out two of my worst moments. And how long I've been doing this? 6 years.
Hey, they're the
You
ones.
think
They're
that's
the
funny? You
ones
want to
that stick
constantly
out.
blow that
They're
up? Shut
the
up!
ones that stick out to everybody.
Shut the fuck up!
Listen, I'm talking.
It don't
I
matter
was
if you're
asked a
talking, mush
question,
mouth.
and I was asking you a question.
You ain't saying shit. You had 30 minutes. You put everybody to sleep talking about you're making a trap of the human spirit, kind of a total concoction of what actually happened. I mean, you probably had hemorrhoids or something. Big deal. And you smoke crack. That's the truth.
That's exactly what I had.
Damn, Klein, you really tossing some accusations out there, man. You done made the meth reference now.
I know that triggered
crack.
you, former crackhead.
I mean, honestly, Klein, here's the thing, Klein. You got enough money. We wouldn't even have to do this benefit. Why don't you just cut Eric a check, man?
Yeah, man.
Why don't you just cut him a check, Klein?
Because I've got money because I don't waste it on buffoonery and scams.
So, Brian, this comes back to you because your wife is in the comments and she says that I'm caught in the middle. I'm catching it from both ends. Let's talk about that dynamic. Talk about the actual
Sounds like Eric's wife.
In-house, the in-house dynamic. Payne, are you on the couch right now or what?
Well, no, not on the couch.
He's the man of the house. Are you kidding me?
Who's the man of your house, Klein?
Nobody's putting T-Pain in the doghouse.
Somebody's got to be the man of the house because Lord knows Klein ain't got one. There it is. I mean, he might, but we just don't know about it yet.
All right, so look, let's pause from y'all throwing barbs at each other. Klein, shut up just a second. Let's talk about this show tomorrow night. We got some huge matches. Everybody already knows the heavy hitters will be defending those PPW tag team titles tomorrow night. Also, UCW has sent the UCW tag team champions, the Ice Blade Renegades. They will be defending the UCW tag team titles tomorrow night. That's already 2 huge title matches. And this show is so big, guys. We're actually going to kick this show off with a PPW heavyweight title match with the champion, Zay Washington, facing off against the fabulous Chris Rocker. Zay Washington will be making his return to the TIWF arena in a good while. And, man, he's coming in as the PPW heavyweight champion. Brian, let's talk about that for just a second. Zay's got a long, storied history at the TIWF arena, man. This time, he's coming back. He's the PPW heavyweight champion. But he's opening the show up against the fabulous Chris Rocker. Let's talk about that matchup for a second.
It's going to be good. That's guaranteed. Let's just talk about Zay. Let's talk about him for a minute. He's come up from a little kid to being at the top of the game in the area, or at least, you know, one of the top guys in the area, any way you want to look at it. You know, when he hits the ring, he's going to give you a showing. Whether you like him, you don't like him, at the end of the day, he's going to put on a good show for you, guaranteed, every time. And then, I mean, Rocker, I mean, you talk about him for a minute. I mean, he's been doing this, what, 25 years or better?
Shit, more like here's some history. I actually worked Rocker and Red in my first fucking match. So they've been doing it this long since the early 90s, probably since 92. Rocker was raised in the business.
So he's probably got 30 years in the business on it then, you know. And you can put Rocker in there with anybody, any style, and you're guaranteed you're going to get an 8 out of 10 every time.
Right. There ain't no doubt about that. Rocker's definitely tried and true veteran. He's been there, done it all. And hey, this card, that's the first match on this card tomorrow night. PPW heavyweight title on the line. Man,
Zay's start with a bang.
Big challenge in front of him, man. Zay's all over the place, big in Memphis wrestling, EPW. It's hard to go against Zay right now. There's no doubt about that. But I feel like if anybody might could get Zay, Chris Rocker could be the dude. He's got more experience. He's been there, done that, man. I guess it'll be experience versus more experience, honestly, because Zay's been doing this since he was a kid too.
Well, at the end of the day, he's the premier pro heavyweight champion, and I put my dollars on Zay every time.
Cordell, Big
Mark
Cordell
that.
Roberts. Big Cordell's with us, the Bull from the Woods. He will be there tomorrow night. You do not want to miss the Bull from the Woods in the TIWF arena tomorrow night. He'll be there, and we know somebody's echoing. I'm trying to figure it out. I've been messing with settings. I can't get it figured out. We're just going to have to deal with it. Daniel Lopez is with us. He said, just so everyone is aware and knows, Justin Klein is a big fat jerk. He's a loser. You're a loser, Justin.
Why would you read that out? Why would you put that up? You don't have to read every retard that comes in here.
Daniel Lopez loves you and Dorian, man.
I'm going to put Daniel's. You know what? I hope he shows up. I hope he shows up Friday night because I'll put him on the list. I've already got a list of people I'm going to roast. I'm going to make them wish they never showed up. Do what?
That's a long bicycle ride.
That's a long bicycle ride. And it's going to rain on his ass, too.
So, hey, Klein, you are a Dirty Dozen's roast battle champion so far. You won your battle, man. So I guess you're going to be roasting. Who are you?
It's a material-rich environment there in Trenton, let me tell you. It is a material-rich environment.
Look, Corey Frazier says we need Bobby Joe Ragsdale in here.
Fuck Bobby Joe Ragsdale. That's another one that's going to get it. There's another one I'm going to get a piece of my mind tomorrow. That's the real culprit behind Eric's issues and weight loss.
Bobby Joe Ragsdale, what do you have to do with your weight loss, Eric?
Shit, I don't know. This is news to me. As is all I've heard is, Bobby contributed to my weight loss. When meanwhile, whatever. But
okay.
Bobby looked like he's smoking that shit.
So look, Eric, what I find funny is you've actually had to protect Klein at Premier Pro Wrestling.
He is never
from the
what
fans.
The fuck? He has never protected me. Are you kidding me? Like I need his protection? What the?
Lay it out there. You've actually had to keep fans off of Klein from kicking his ass. Do you wish now you would have just stepped to the side and let him whoop his ass, man?
I don't regret it. His boyfriend might be mad at him when he got home, having a beat up face or something. I don't regret it.
He's got a beard on his second chin. He doesn't look like he regrets anything.
Are you still in comments from people who blocked me?
Chin strap. You got your beard is on your double chin.
No, that's the laser where I had my surgery out there. But that was a cool try.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
You got to show them surgery scars, huh? You think?
Yeah. Hey,
cool.
You can't hide them.
Should have took better care of yourself.
I should have.
Yeah. So Justin Klein. The heavy hitters, the titles are on the line. Do you think the heavy hitters will walk out of Trenton tomorrow night still the PPW Tag Team Champions?
What kind of a question is this? I mean, talk about a softball. Of course they're going to walk out. Do you think they're going to lose them?
I don't know, man. With you handling their career, we just never know what's going to happen with you, man.
It don't matter who they put up against. They've beaten the best of the best all over West Tennessee.
Hey, Corey, if you're still in here, go tell Bobby Joe to get on here.
Oh, look, he's calling for his little country bumpkin buddy.
No, I'm just trying to get him in here
Back road,
so he can set your ass straight.
You know, he's out smoking his last carton of cigarettes for the night and then going to glue them back together.
Let's promote a little bit of this other talent. EOG's going to be there tomorrow night. Evolution of Greatness. Gunner Lane will be there.
What the hell is going on?
Be there. I have no idea. We got some definite bad echoes. Preston Blake will be there. The headliners, former UCW Tag Team Champions, will be in the house tomorrow night at the TIWF Sportsplex in Trenton, Tennessee. Justin,
Those guys will probably be known as the curtain jerkers. The headliners from here on out, the curtain jerkers.
Well, you mentioned earlier that you might be scouting talent. Give us any hints, man, of who you might be looking at?
None. Zero. I know who I'm scouting, but I'm not telling you. Why should I? Buster, you and Eric alone have like tried to just constantly poke the bear, and I'm going to show out tomorrow night. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who I piss off. Everybody may leave that place. Everybody may riot. I don't give a shit. I'm coming in. I'm going to tell the truth about how pathetic this whole thing is, how I'm tired of going to all these benefits, all these fundraisers, when it's just a scam for poor people and lazy people who don't want to work and didn't do the right thing. Irresponsible people like Eric Joyce. That's the fact. Somebody who talks shit about me 24/7. Always been him and he was old buddy Brett Chappie Chapman, the Elmer Fudd of Gibson County. He ain't showing up anymore. But Eric Joyce just hasn't learned his lesson.
He hasn't showed up because you wouldn't let him do security for like 2 years. So that's why he.
No, once somebody talks shit about me, once somebody tries to humiliate me or besmirch my name, I don't forgive them. I don't give up easy. That's why I'm going to show up tomorrow and make a clown of you, boy.
You'll forgive me. We'll be best buds in 2 weeks. Don't worry.
I doubt that. I seriously doubt that.
No,
I don't.
Like Klein might have a crush on you a little bit, man.
Man, I don't know. Is he trying to recruit me? Like, I don't know. Like, is this a recruiting pitch? Is this what he does to everybody? I need to go and question Dorian and everybody else real quick. Is this what happens? You got to put them through this little test real quick, and then you're like, you're on my team, baby.
What team? What would you do? What are you going to do? Follow us around and change the trash?
No, absolutely.
I mean, what good? What benefit can you do? What asset could you possibly be? None.
Yeah,
I want to know something. Who do you think? Who is your favorite? What wrestlers are you looking forward to working with tomorrow night? Who is your dream guy? Like, oh, I've got to have him raise money for me. Who's your guys? Who's your favorite Premier Pro athlete?
It would probably, if I had to guess one, I would probably say Marco.
And he didn't show up. He
just
said,
because
you, buddy.
No, he didn't. I would just want him there I would put you and him in a one-on-one match. That's what I would love, and I think every one of the fans would love to see. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna reach out to Marco and see if we can't get that on a premiere show one day.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
Well, you have no pull at premiere. Are you kidding me? I have more pull than you, buddy.
Might not.
I'm managing T-Payne. So it doesn't get any tighter than that. So I doubt you're going to have any say so, or probably even have.
I've got Big Daddy in my back pocket. Don't worry, we'll be all right.
That fat ass can't fit in your back pocket.
He's in my.
I got an idea, Eric. Look, once we see how much money we raise, if there's enough left over, you know as well as I do, Klein needs a new hammock, man. We seen what that hammock was doing.
Boy, you ain't lying.
Sure.
Torturing the shit out that hammock, man. We got to get him an industrial hammock, man. You
no,
know
Buster.
I mean?
In all honesty, Buster, have you ever seen a hammock like literally touching the ground? Like you're supposed to be swinging, and it was just this.
It was swinging.
No, it wasn't.
It was just because the camera. I'm not going to argue this because the more I talk about it, the more people are going to go look it up. I know how this shit works, so I'm not even going to discuss it. Move on. Next thing. But you're just lying. You're just lying.
Hey, I'm just telling you. Pictures do not lie. That motherfucker ain't swinging. It's swinging, all right. It's swinging on for dear life.
Can you guys hear me better now, man? I went and made a little adjustment, man. I got a little said we couldn't hear you, Buster. Can you guys hear me now? Well, let's get T-Payne back on here. He's back in. Let me readjust the format. We're not far from wrapping this show up. Payne. Well, hell, there he is. Payne.
Let's rearrange Joyce's face. How about that?
Yeah, I don't know what happened a while ago.
Well, look, Brian. Big show tomorrow night, man. You're a big proponent of making this thing happen. Let's just talk about tomorrow night. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30, right?
Yep.
You and Alex going to be defending your titles. The Ice Blade Renegades will be defending the UCW tag team titles. Chris Rocker, he gets a shot at the PPW heavyweight title. What happens if Chris Rocker beats Say tomorrow night and walks out of there the new PPW champion, Brian?
You'd
Do
have,
we have a new champion, Buster? What kind of question again?
No shit, Klein, but
I mean, you'd have a new champion. You'd have to ask me that on Saturday. I don't know. I'm not prepared to give a speech about that just yet. But if it happens, hey, we'll talk about it.
So Eric, man, this thing is all about you tomorrow night, man. It's true, Brian.
No, it won't be. No, it won't be, because I'm gonna piss on this parade.
So let's talk about some of the other things going to be going on. We're going to have some baked goods that we're going to auction off.
Hopefully Justin doesn't get there early enough to grab all of them. That's our goal.
And I understand there are a couple of tickets to a game that are going to be either raffled off or auctioned off. Why don't you guys fill us in about that, man? Let these people know what they got a chance to bid on tomorrow night, man.
We for sure have some Tennessee Titans tickets for, I believe it's the 28th. If somebody could check that out, it's a Sunday at 12 o'clock against the Jaguars.
Probably next Sunday, not this.
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. The Sunday of Thanksgiving, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Right.
So it and they're pretty good. They're pretty good seats. You're not going to be front row, obviously, but they're decent seats. And I know there's some homemade Christmas wreaths. Obviously, some. I've got a couple more things I'm going to run by Brian later on, probably tonight sometime, and that's pretty much as far as I know about it. I know some of my parents have got some stuff. I don't know exactly what all. They're keeping that away from me, so I don't know everything. But that's just a few of the things I know of. Some baked goods, cakes.
A signed glass pipe.
You said you're bringing a glass pipe. Damn, bro. Life's done got that rough for you?
Look, Eric. Klein carries that everywhere, man. He keisters that motherfucker everywhere he goes,
I think so.
So look.
Who needs a battery in their smoke alarm? That is so ghetto. That's
so look. We're gonna have some baked goods.
It's Eric. I know it's Eric. He changed the battery in your smoke alarm. I knew that you were ghetto, but I didn't. I mean, now that proves it.
Not me, brother. Not me.
Let's talk about the concessions tomorrow night. I understand we're gonna have barbecue, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have Justin Klein. I mean, barbecue. We're gonna have bologna. We're gonna have
bologna.
Barbecue.
We're gonna have a lot of
nachos.
bologna if they let you talk, or Buster revisits your story.
Nachos. We'll have Yoo-hoo, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Coke. Of course, candy for the kids. Candy bars for the adults. Honest Justin, he don't need any.
I'm gonna take what I want.
Nah, yeah, clearly we can tell. And the hammock can too.
Stop me either.
We can tell, and the hammock can too, brother. We can tell.
So it's set up to be an exceptional night of wrestling tomorrow night. We want everybody to come out, enjoy the show, have some fun, maybe bid on some football tickets, bid on some baked goods, eat some good barbecue. Most importantly, enjoy some awesome professional wrestling action brought to us by Premier Pro Wrestling, TIWF, and Union City Wrestling, man. I want to thank all of you guys, man. Even Klein, I know you're coming for your own selfish reasons, but I want to thank you for being a part of this too, man, helping Eric out.
How can you say it's selfish? Any man would do the same thing. If they have enemies and they want to, I want to eat from the skull of my enemies. That's what this is. He's down and out, and I'm going to kick him.
So, Eric,
we'll see.
Fantasy booking right here, man. Klein's talked all this shit, man. You guys have been going back and forth on Facebook. Would you like to see somebody put their foot in Klein's ass tomorrow night?
Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure I got the power to make that happen.
I know you ain't gonna do it.
Oh shit, you'd be surprised. Listen,
All you're gonna do is go through my fucking photos and try to be a clown on Facebook.
oh, like you do everybody else. Okay, yeah. I put a Klein on Klein, and now Klein's mad. That sounds about right.
Klein is a professional troll. We all know that. He's definitely a professional troll.
Yeah, I think
Comment
Cordell. I'm with you.
Gotta
I'm
watch
with you,
these
Cordell.
folks.
As a matter of fact, I might have to reach out to Cordell myself.
Kind of
Me and him might have to talk.
Gotta watch these clowns.
Look, Cordell, it looks like he would like to be the one to get his hands on Klein tomorrow night, man. I don't know if Klein wants that problem.
He don't.
We can't let that happen.
No,
He don't.
So, Klein, we're about to wrap this thing up. We've been going right at an hour. Do you got
Get his ass out of here first, Buster. Get his ass out of here first.
Any final words for Eric, for the fans out there? Anything you want to say before we wrap this thing up?
nothing except I'm really looking forward to helping you out. I'm going to help you out by humiliating you in front of your family, in front of your friends, in front of your fellow crack smokers like Bobby Joe Ragsdale or Bobby Sue, whatever his name is. I'm going to make sure that your night is remembered as my night because I'm going in there with the heavy hitters. We're going to win it. And I'm also going to just tell these people what a pathetic piece of shit you really are. And
before you leave, can I ask you a question? And this is a question that not just me, but I've had multiple people want me to ask you today. We're gonna have.
What?
We're gonna
I
have.
have to be real careful what you said right now. Because I can see the smirk on your face. You got no poker face whatsoever. I'd take all your fucking money. Oh, I forgot you don't have any. That's why we're having this benefit.
Oh, so listen. So we're gonna have at least 4 cakes there. Can you promise us you'll leave us one?
You know what?
That's all we ask for is one.
Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you.
That's all we ask for is one.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap this thing up.
Hey, Buster, before we get out of here, can I give some shout outs, please, sir?
Go ahead, Eric. You got it, man. The floor is yours.
Perfect. Obviously, I would like to give a big shout out to Randy and John at TIWF for allowing this to go on, allowing us to use their building. I think that's the most important thing is giving recognition to those who allow it to happen. And so I would like to personally thank Randy and John for opening the doors at TIWF for this event to go on. Second, I would like to thank Brian. Obviously, he knows he knows how I am about giving. I just appreciate it. He knows that. I don't have to explain no more else. We've talked more than I can even count. And I'm not talking about just over this event. I'm talking about just in general. And so right. I don't have to explain to people how me and Brian are. Me and Brian knows what's up, and that's all that needs to be explained there. And third would like to be for you, Buster, for reaching out and trying to get this thing going. I had no idea about it. You contacted me, and I told you no. I was like, no, I'm good. And he was like, let us help you. And I agreed to it, and I'm forever grateful for it. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm not grateful. I'm forever grateful. It's just hard for me because I'm usually the one trying to give back and trying to help out and donate what I can here and whatever to, it's nobody's business. I'm just saying I'm usually the one that tries to do that. And so it's hard for me to accept it. And so I just wanted to give my recognition and thanks to everybody who is going to be a part of the show, who is coming, and most importantly, who is just supporting me, because it really does mean a lot to me. I didn't want this to happen, but I'm grateful. Like I can't explain how grateful I am, and I've told, I'll be honest with you. I called Brian the other night crying. I just told him, I appreciate you, man. Like and I'm a man. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'll let him know, just like I did you, Buster. It's no lie. It's been tough on me, and enough about me. I'm on the up and up, and we're gonna get this show rolling, and hopefully, I ain't gonna say hopefully. I hope hope nobody ever has to go through this or anything else serious. But when the time comes, I will be there to give back. And if anybody can back that up, Brian can. And 1,000% on that, I will. Because this is just a minor setback for a major comeback. I didn't want this. I didn't want to go through this. It sucks. Like it's pure torture watching your family eat and you can't eat. That's torture. I don't care who you are. That's torture. That sucks. Watching your family eat and you can't eat. That sucks.
Right.
And so, but we're over that part. I'm eating now. I'm putting on weight, and we're on the up and up. And I can't wait till I get to where I was, and where I can start helping again, and start helping benefits like the one for me. That's my goal. That's what I want to accomplish. I think that's only right to give back. That's just, it is what it is. So everybody knows that I'm good for, Brian definitely does. I'm good for on my end. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And once I get over this, we'll hopefully nobody needs one. Obviously I don't want nobody to become sick or anything, but if the case does arise, then I will be there.
Right, man. Look, here's the thing. There's a lot of drama in the wrestling business. We all know that. But at the end of the day, we all seem to come together when the time's right, and we need to help each other out. As much political shit that goes on, as much drama, as many misunderstandings. But I feel like when the time comes, we all seem to come together. Brian, I was just a conduit for this. Eric's giving me a lot of credit that I don't deserve. I was just a conduit between him and you. And you and Premier Pro really made this thing happen, Brian. And I want to thank you for that myself personally, dude.
And also, I'd like to thank Zach as well, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Brian, you can help me out, but I think Zach did the poster and everything, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I want to make sure everybody gets, yes. So thanks. So obviously Zach knows where I stand with him too. That's my brother. He knows that. So, but I have not, got to tell him thank you. So I hope he's watching, I can let him know thank you, and I appreciate it. And he knows that, but I want to make sure everybody gets what, that's my main goal, is to show appreciation where it's due. And obviously I don't have to explain anything to Brian, because he knows where me and him stands, and it's always been that way.
Brian, you got anything you want to add to this before we get out of here, man?
Yeah, let's pray for a good show, and that we have a good show. There's no doubt about that. I hope the people come out. I hope he gets enough money to maybe pay the whole thing off. That would be great. That's the goal we're shooting for tomorrow, to get it paid for. If we don't, we're gonna do what we can, and just see what happens. You know what I mean? And for all the guys, any of them that's listening, I appreciate you guys that's gonna come out tomorrow, and that's volunteered your time to do so. And for Union City Championship Wrestling, I do thank those guys. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Right.
That a lot more behind the scenes than people realize. And then as far as the TIWF goes, that's been my home since day one and always will be. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for them, there would be no Premier Pro Wrestling today.
Right. Guys, been a great show. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Brian, I'm going to pull you out first. I'll see you tomorrow night, my friend. Eric, same to you, my friend.
And thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you having me on here, man, and just promoting this, and give me a platform to do so, to explain my story, I guess you could say. And if Justin's still watching, fuck you.
He's still watching. He's still commenting. I ain't even going to put none up. My pleasure, Eric. I'll see you tomorrow night, my friend.
Yes, sir, brother.
All right, y'all, you seen it right there. Tomorrow night, TIWF Sportsplex, Trenton, Tennessee. Doors open at 6:30. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. And the opening match is a Premier Pro Wrestling heavyweight title match. The champion, Zay Washington, will be defending his title against the fabulous Chris Rocker. Zay's returning to the TIWF building. It's been a while since he's been there, and I can guarantee you he does not want to walk out of there tomorrow night without that title. Like I said, you're going to see the UCW tag team titles be defended, the PPW tag team titles be defended, and we got several other matchups for you guys. Come out, have fun, enjoy the show, and help us raise money. Help us help Eric take care of his medical bills. Guys, we're fixing to get out of here. Before we do, go straight from here to the guys over on the SDU network, man. David Barrymore, Draven Morrow, go over there. He's on live right now with the Arkansas Unleashed podcast. Go check that out. Till I see you guys next time, y'all take.
When you hear that Buster H.R. Oh, man, it's about to go down. You feel the tension in the air. Wrestling fans all over the world, get ready for this right here. They're gonna have a field day with this one. You're about to witness Buster Unmasked. There's no telling what Buster's gonna say today. We just getting started. Just getting started!